What do you do when the year ends and you're not who you wanted to become? That question arrived for me on the weekend of the darkest day of the year, the winter solstice. I didn't find an answer, but I found something else. Something carved into stone 5,000 years ago that we may have forgotten. Just above Enniskerry here in County Wicklow, there's a ridgeline that I haven't really walked yet. It's one that you save for a particular kind of day. This year has slipped through my hands. Quieter than I expected, but heavier than I'd like to admit. And you feel like you're doing all the right things, but yet, no matter how many hours I put in, the effort was just wasted. You start to wonder then, was it the plan that failed? Or was it me? And there's a particular quiet that comes with a question like that. A static buzz that sits behind your eyes and between your ears. Like a fog that just lingers. Maybe you're carrying something similar into these last days of December. Some ache, some quiet weight you haven't quite named. If you are, walk with me. People have been walking into the same winter light for a very long time, asking the same questions that I do. "5,000 years ago, not far from here at Newgrange, people carved a passage into the side of a hill, a tomb, a prayer in stone. On the winter solstice, this exact weekend, just once a year, a single beam of light travels down that passage and touches the back wall. Not to fix the darkness, but to mark it. To say, this is where we are. Not why, not what's next. Just here. I'm not walking to Newgrange today, but I am walking towards something old. 2 stones on this ridge that people have been climbing to for longer than anyone remembers. I don't know what I'm looking for up there, but I know I need to keep walking until I find it. Not to fix the darkness, but to mark it. People have marked this land too. Cairns on the summits, trigonometry pillars on the high points. Stones placed by hands that found what they were looking for and left a beacon for others. I don't think I'm ready to place my mark just yet. I'm still looking for something I can't quite name. So, what do you do when the year ends, but you're still not the person who you wanted to become? The honest answer is, I don't know. And there's a weight in not knowing. Because if the effort isn't enough, then what is? Do you replan? Do you let go of what you wasted? Do you give up? I don't have the answer. But I've learned over the years, when your thinking runs out of road, you just keep walking off trail. One foot, and then another. Maybe that's always been the way. As I walk, I thought of those builders at Newgrange. They carved their passage to mark the longest night, but there are older markers on these hills, stones that no one placed. Shaped by wind and rain and time, nothing else. This stone didn't mark anything. It just endured. Today, it still endures. Maybe those ancient builders knew that too. And maybe they've understood something that we've forgotten. That the darkness doesn't respond to force, it doesn't yield to effort. It responds to time only. It turns when it turns. Sitting here in the bluster of the winds, I hear no answers, but I can mark where I am now. Maybe that's enough. Maybe the darkness doesn't mean anything, but what's important is that I'm still here and I'm still walking. The darkness isn't a verdict. It says nothing about your effort, your worth, or whether you tried hard enough. It's just where the year has turned. It came before you, and it will leave without asking. You don't have to fix it. You just have to stand in it long enough to say, this is where I am. May this turning find you gently. And if you're still on the ridge, still in the wind, still putting one foot in front of another, that's enough. That's always been enough.